One small step for a man. One giant leap.
Hold the jokes, team. We got a lot of work to do here.
Hi everyone, Harry here, and welcome back to my world. This is my second run of the Crust demo. The first one, you can check it up there in the link, was a very nice journey. We discovered the game. Now let's try to find out what they change and what's new. I will start a new game. I will keep the tutorial because I want to see all the changes. So let's start the Crust, the demo of the Crust.
HB11 capsule is delivered to the launch pad. Ready for ascent. Over. Copy that. Start the launch procedure.
Landing 1 is ready for launch. Over.
Launch control. Initiating countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Liftoff. Elevated to home station 1. Capsule HB11 has begun its ascent. Stand by to receive. Over.
Hook 1 to elevator, ready for receiving. Over.
Destination 1. Base MT4. Docking gateway provision priority. Highest. Coast crossing route. Always in favor of HB11. Priority launch and landing has been approved by Crust.
Alpha team, get ready to head back home. Over. Watch yourself out there. Lunar night is coming. Stand by, Alpha team. We've got visitors. Mayor Tranquilitatis, logistics to incoming transition. Please state your intentions. Over.
Alice to MT Logistics. We have received clearance and hold a signed contract with Mr. Halloway for our mining operations in this designated sector. We're here to commence our activities as scheduled. Over.
MT Logistics to Alice. We weren't informed of your early arrival. We've just finished building the elevator for your drones to access the underground facilities. At the moment, all the electricity is being used to charge the batteries as we prepare for the... So we can't route power to the elevator right now. I suggest you, Sunshine, to keep your mining buddies in orbit for the next 2 weeks and return with the sunrise. Over.
We made it here right on schedule, but waiting for the next morning on the moon, a whole 2 weeks of downtime, is utterly unacceptable. This could jeopardize our entire mining contract. We need a better plan. And name's Alice. Just saying. Good afternoon, Director. This is Alice, your first Vice President. We have a bit of a situation here, but I'm already on it. Let's just test our connection before we delve any deeper. Give this dialogue box a click if you're hearing me loud and clear. Then we can proceed. Connection solid. That's a start. Give me a moment to secure our landing clearance. Feel free to soak in the sights while you wait. I'll ping you as soon as I have an update. So, Robert, do we have a deal?
Let me be clear. The risk of 2-week power outage equals job loss and a costly lawsuit for me. I don't care who you are. Get Halloway on this, but no power for you until sunrise. We just don't have it right now.
Look, Robert, you and I got off on the wrong foot. Our drones are designed for autonomous construction and repair, and we've brought the necessary resources. Grant us landing permission, and we'll handle the power situation ourselves. This benefits both of us. More solar panels for you, and we could land our toys and get going. They also can handle the repairs. So, should I update Mr. Holloway on our successful collaboration?
All right, Alice, you have permission to land. Make sure your drones don't break anything. Over and out.
Director, it is your call now. Permission to land has been granted. Show this Bob the Builder that we can fix this. Select a landing location for the pods near the elevator shaft. Click on the notification located on the left side of the control interface and specify the designated landing spot for the capsule.
Alice, your primary responsibility is to ensure resource extraction and processing at our logistic hub in the Sea of Tranquility. Currently, our operations heavily rely on external supplies. If you can address this issue, even partially, rest assured we'll secure long-term contracts for you. I personally vouched for your mission to the board. You're a promising team with intriguing developments, so you better give me something to convince those skeptical of your worth.
Absolutely, Mr. Holloway. Both the director and I are immensely grateful to you. Our focus is on establishing a long-term partnership, and we'll give our utmost to make it a reality. You can count on us.
Okay, this was a long cutscene. I hope the volume and the sounds are okay for you guys. So I will keep them like this. If you need something to adjust or you prefer something else, just let us discuss on the comments, and I will do it. From my first perspective, the intro is the same. What I indeed I saw some changes. Maybe here on these conversations and these characters images, I think they are a little different. They were cleaner or bigger or something like this. I need to look on the previous run to see the changes, and I will come back with more details on the second episode. Now, even the rover that we saw, and even here, seems has a little problem. It's floating. It's not having contact with the soil or with the ground. But yes, so this is a demo. So they will work on these things. There are small details probably to render better the assets and so on. So now let's continue. This is still part of the tutorial, and yes, now I can see some details that are not in English or Russia or what language is that? I don't know. But it seems we have more details when we press that button, because it will tell us what we will receive. So that's nice. Thank you guys by doing that. This is the base. This is our base where we start, and it's somehow full built. We have lots of things, and that we will construct them in our runs.
To initiate construction, choose the required modules from the construction panel and position their holograms on the moon's surface. The drones will autonomously gather the necessary resources and commence building.
Okay, let's see.
Director, place holograms of solar panels on the allocated sites. Our drones will take it from there. You'll see.
Oh, it's a nice animation. Or I'm not remember this, but I will check. I will check this. We can rush the game. It's working with the
Look
keys
at
one,
that.
two,
They've
three.
actually built them. Not a bad job, better than we expected. All the energy from these panels is yours, but now it's crucial to conserve it if you want to work during the night. To achieve that, you'll need batteries.
It's all good, Robert. I completely understand you. We were already going to build batteries anyway. Director, he's correct. A lunar night lasts nearly 14 and a half Earth days in the absence of sunlight, and batteries are crucial for us. Construct 4 batteries next to the solar panels.
I'm pressing shift to construct multiple buildings. Let's rush it. Okay. I do not saw that. Okay, let's build this charging station too.
Objective achieved.
Your drones did a pretty good job, but the wiring tool is only operable by a human. Wire the panels and the batteries together. Next, you just need to power up the elevator, and you'll gain access to the underground level.
Okay, I need to power. No, no, no. Don't build this. Okay, shift again,
Objective achieved.
and this will connect all of them. Make them as they built before. Okay. Switch to underground level. Tab.
Objective achieved.
Let's build this drone configuration. So, okay. When you select, it's doing a zoom on the building, but we are not seeing the name of the building anymore. So this need to be a little adjust. Okay, guys, come on. And it seems now we have a few more buildings already constructed in here. I think they are part of the tutorial, or they're trying to teach us how to build this.
Now wire it to the elevator to power up the module.
Pardon my curiosity, but how are you going to extract lunar regolith with robot carriers? I am far from a robotic expert, of course, but it seems like we have more questions than answers at this point.
That's an excellent question, Robert, and I'd be delighted to answer it. However, I need to wrap up something first. Director, with the reconfiguration module, you can convert up to 5 worker drones to mining drones and vice versa. Convert 4 drones into mining drones and set an excavation zone for them.
Okay, done. So I will. So I converted 4 drones to be miners.
Now,
And
let's have the drones excavate, and to order the drones to start the excavation, you need to use the highlighting tool and mark areas for mining, and the digging drones will do the rest. Robert, to answer your question, our company has been providing repair and maintenance services for robotics and mining equipment for over 10 years. We were involved in the development and maintenance of technology for lunar mining along with the first industrial expeditions to the moon, even before the construction of the space elevator and the full-scale development of the moon by mankind. And I'm pleased to inform you, Robert, that by accumulating our vast experience, we have been able to develop and implement multifunctional drone technology that can be re-equipped for a variety of tasks. As a special bonus, I can include a coloring book set so you can brighten up your leisure time at work in silence.
Okay, Alice, I get the hint. You do your job, and I'll mind my own business. By the way, I'll grab a few coloring books as souvenirs for the kids. I'll be heading home in 2
Objective
weeks.
achieved.
Director, I understand that I can be difficult at times, but your Alice is also quite remarkable. She reminds me of my ex-wife.
We're all still on the same channel, Robert.
So what's up with those coloring books?
This is an emergency broadcast. We have detected an imminent asteroid collision with the moon's surface. We are currently assessing the extent of the damage and the number of casualties. At this moment, our teams are working tirelessly to restore communication with lunar outposts. For those still on the moon, be aware that we are mobilizing all available resources to assist you. Conserve your energy and ration your supplies until further notice. Additional information will be provided as the situation unfolds. Stay tuned for updates. Over and out. I repeat, Crust is declaring a first-degree state of emergency. Commercial shipments and cargo landings are prohibited. Crust is assuming control of all complexes, resources, and facilities on the moon. All surviving facilities should switch to the emergency frequency and report their status. Try to conserve power and resources and await further instructions.
What have happened over there? Director, do you read me? We're getting reports that a state of emergency has been declared because of a meteorite impact on the moon. Please confirm that you're still on the line. You could have done it more quickly and spared me the worry. Next, there's still no signal from the personnel at the base. I'll try again, but the hope is dwindling. Robert, come in, Robert. Do you read me? There appear to be no survivors. I'm glad you were on the orbital station at the time of the collision, and I suggest you stay there as long as possible. We should try to hold out until the logistics with Earth are re-established. Let's begin with electricity. We still have resources and functioning drones. That should be enough to get a couple solar panels and batteries.
Okay, I already started. So I think this is the moment where the game is finishing the tutorial and we start the gameplay.
Judging by the seismic activity, the explosion occurred on the far side of the moon. Fortunately, it was at a considerable distance from our mission site. But the sheer force of the explosion raises even more questions.
So, the best insight we can get from the head of the science department and a world-renowned scientist is that the explosion happened at a distance, and we don't have a single clue about how and why.
Okay, I think I need to click on this message to continue, but I will take this moment to say that, okay, indeed, this is the moment when the tutorial is ending, and now we are starting the game, in fact. Okay, so I built already a couple of solar panels, some batteries. I hope it'll be enough, and I will repair even this part. So let's see what she wants to say, and then we'll go to the underground to see what we have on this game. But again, guys, I will continue this series on the demo until the demo will be finished or it will be completed, or they will take it off from Steam. And until that moment, I hope I will have enough time to create even a mega base from this run.
That's the extent of our knowledge at the moment. Scientists deal with verified facts, not hasty speculations based on incomplete data.
You can't build here.
Our little planet. Okay, so
Objective
Electricity
achieved.
is back online, but our resource reserves are running critically low. We must prioritize restoring production. Begin by repairing the elevator to gain access to the underground level. Make sure the elevator is connected and install a charging station for the drones.
okay, I already did that. So let's reconnect these two lines. So now we have a network. Let's see what is inside. Charging station. Okay, I need to build charging station. Let's build it in here. Yeah, let's do it like this. Move fast.
The
Objective
explosion
achieved.
destroyed everything on the surface, but the mining modules may still be intact. We need to go underground and assess the remaining resources.
Objective
Director, we
achieved.
need to restore the power supply to the underground level. Connect the elevator and the electric pole with wires. Then we can
Objective
examine the
achieved.
scale of the damage. That's better. I see that we have the raw materials to produce smart concrete, but we urgently need to restart production of steel and silicon. Director, I have an idea. For starters, convert 4 drones into mining drones and we'll continue. With the reconfiguration module, you can convert up to 5 worker drones to mining drones and vice versa. Convert 4 drones into mining drones and designate an excavation zone for them.
Objective achieved.
We have the smelter furnaces, but to start producing any resource, the proper oxides are always needed. Now we're going to mine them with mining drones. Enter excavation mode to assign mining drones to extract resources from the deposits. Set the number of drones that will mine the oxide directly from the deposit.
Okay. So let's let's try to make it like this. Give me one iron
Objective
and one
achieved.
silicon.
Director, we have iron and silicon veins available. Assign mining drones to mine each vein to supply the processing modules with the oxides. Now you can watch as mining drones excavate the oxides, and they are immediately taken to the smelting furnace. Yes? Hold on, Director. We've got a message on the emergency channel. I'll put it on the screen.
Attention, everyone who reads this message. Severe damage to orbital station Hope 2 has been detected. Immediate evacuation of all personnel is required. Proceed to emergency evacuation protocol. Attention, everyone who reads this message.
Director, that's a distress call from Hope 2. Station is heavily damaged, and they require immediate evacuation. But is there someone to pick them up upon landing? I'm already reaching out to Crust to report the situation.
Director, I'm Clyde Draper. I'm in charge of the Crust search and rescue operation. We're aware of the situation with Hope 2, and we plan to execute a rescue operation for the station crew at your base. Given the circumstances, your base is one of the few surviving facilities nearby, and we will be utilizing it. If you resist, we have the authority to seize all the necessary equipment. I trust you'll make the decision that best suits the circumstances.
Okay, that's interesting. I can say I refuse to cooperate. Are you sure? There are the people who will turn a blind eye to your refusal. Okay, let's continue the tutorial and the game. The game is very heavily on story, to say like this. So we have many cutscenes like this, and with many stories and many characters and so on. So please be patient. We'll reach that point where we'll start to build a factory by ourselves.
Indeed, a reasonable choice. You are required to get in touch with the station and ensure safety of the crew, build a living quarters with life support systems, make contact with the station, and assist the crew commander. Ensure the crew is delivered to your base after evacuation. By this point, you should have a life-sustaining living quarters available. Initiate preparations for the living quarters immediately. This is an intricate and resource-intensive construction, so optimize and maximize production to complete it on schedule. We will provide you with machinery to search for survivors and all scientific resources at our disposal. Over and out.
This is nice because in the last 2 months they work a lot on this part of bringing people, humans, on the moon. Okay, and how to make this part of life supporting food, energy, water, and so on. So it was a little implemented in the first demo, but it was not working.
We've barely recovered from the explosion. Our base is a couple of mining and processing modules. I'm willing to do what I can to save them, but how are we going to get everything done in that amount of time?
First, we need to scale up our production. Living quarters will require a lot of resources. We have smelting furnaces, but we need regolith extractors and single regolith refinery to extract oxides. Director, Crust has handed us the research plan, and we are ready to begin. Research underground extraction and place 2 extractors on the veins of iron and silicon.
Okay, so we will start now to the research. And I really like on this game that has a special or a nice mechanic on about research. You have 3 categories of research. So now they have even names on these categories. So this is company science department, or no, that's company science department on Earth that is sending 100 of units. What's very nice on this game with this research and so on is that you have these 3 flasks, blue, yellow, and green, that you can research. And these are fundamentals, engineering, and social. In fact, this is what they're representing, all of them. Okay. So the first one, they have only the yellow, and this is it. Only yellow research. And I can go even further to make even some conveyors and maybe geophysical prospecting or detector. Okay. So just to point that you will have 3 incomes, different incomes for this flask. So for that, you will need to look on what kind of flask or type of technology each technology or research is requiring. And look at this, you're requesting blue, yellow, and green. And in this way, you can research multiple technologies in the same time. So for example, I'm starting this major source. If I will have an income of blue flask, I will start to have progress even on this research in this technology. If I will have the next technology, this one, it will take green, yellow, and blue until we'll cover the requirements or the requested technology for this research, and then we'll go to the next one. So this one will be yellow, this one will be yellow and blue, this one finished the yellow, it goes to this one that was green and yellow. For example, the green was progressing at half, now it's coming the yellow. You will see it's very, very nice progress, and the queue is very useful and very practical. So now let's build this extractor. They have even this commands now to move around. Interesting. Extractor. So now what I remember is that I was being able to build more than 1 extractor per mine. So I will try to make it again as this. So okay, here, no. Okay, I can make 1, 2, 3. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Where is the patch? I don't understand exactly the patch. 1, 2, 3. No, I cannot build anymore. More than 1. Okay, that's sad. Okay, he just saved and he erased my cursor. Okay, no problem, no problem. Yeah, I cannot take this. But it's very interesting. The mine is in here. Okay.
Don't forget that extractors also need to be connected to the network. If you do not have enough range, we urgently need to find a way to pick up the crew after landing. We need cargo transport and we need it now. Wilfrey, any ideas?
We can try to fix this piece of junk. It's a Pathfinder 3B, older model, but has improved off-road capability and cargo capacity. Just what we need.
Okay, we need to repair this, but for this we need a couple of parts. So regarding the buildings that we have in here, in the first run we do not had anything, was zero. So probably people had a couple of problems to I don't know, to understand how this game is working, how to make the production lines and so on. It's normal, but I was expecting to have a little of higher difficulty because the previous game was pretty easy, very easy. Okay, so yeah, so let me deconstruct one building. I just want to see 10 to 4, and if I will deconstruct 10 to 4, so I will receive everything back. Last time I was unable to stop deconstruction. And none. Oh, close. Can I stop this deconstruction? No. So they do not change this mechanic. It's good to know. It's good to know, well, especially if we'll progress in the game and we'll build more things. So it will be very nice to. I mean, we need to know that. It's good to know even that we still have or we will receive the full refund for the buildings. So yeah, let's construct them like this. And now because I have these factories in here, you will expect from me to bring conveyors from here to here. That's a little crazy. But let's try to see what can we make even more. Increase the extraction regularly to build by 30%. There are a couple of technologies that I want to run through them or to find them. And this is one of these multi-regolith refinery. So for that, I will need single regolith refinery. Let's go back. Okay, so I need power. So he will expecting me for to go like this, from this to this to this and to this. That's crazy. Not efficient. Okay, now it's working.
Objective achieved.
According to our data, extractors have started mining. Now research the single regolith refinery to be able to extract oxides from regolith. Then build 2 refineries to produce iron and silicon oxides accordingly.
Okay, I am researching this, right? Where's my research? Okay, I am researching this. Yes, it's almost done. And after this, I want to have what? Maybe you can go to make increase extractor record. Oh no, this one it's almost done. Okay, okay, no problem. This is only with green science. Okay, no problem. So this is working. This is working now. Perfect. On this mine. No. Okay. So the miners are not mining that patch anymore. So let's cut this down.
Research complete.
Oh, another thing. Around the base. Around the base, we had some heavy stone or heavy rocks that normally were unable to mine. And since now they are not here anymore, probably they are deeper in the the moon. Search complete, but it's not the research they requested from us. It's this. Perfect. And the rest, I will need the blue one. And for the blue one, we need something else. And probably we'll do it in the next episode. We still have a couple of minutes in here. But I really want to see what they are gonna request from me. I will not build the ore detector until they will say, okay, we need the ore detectors.
Director,
yeah.
place single regolith refineries in a pattern similar to this to be able to optimize production further.
Okay, sure, we try to build as they are saying. Okay, let's test it. I can deconstruct these buildings pretty easy, no problem. So if you are following the is in here or was a little up? No, it was in here. Here one and here another one. But I think it's a little strange. They placed them right. Yeah, they're on the same level with this one, with the pressing module.
Single regolith refinery utilizes a thermal reaction to extract the required oxides from the regolith while processing the remaining rock into slag.
Okay, so let's power them up. So, yep, here too. No. This misclick, it's very strange. Okay, so this will bring us. Okay, but I really want to have only. What's this? No help? Okay, storage manager. You will go out. Oh, but I was thinking that they give us some hints in here. Only here. Slag and iron oxide from regolith. So this regolith is very rich in silicon. This regolith is very rich in iron. So you need to be very careful when you are planning these kind of production lines. So I prefer to have this regolith directly on this one. I prefer to have the regolith directly on this one. Why is this not building? Come on, guys. Come on. Oh, you don't have any more concrete. This is too slow. Okay, no problem. Let's build another one. Can I build another one? Pressing module. Of course I can build another one. Okay. Do I have the parts? Yes, I think I have the parts, but I don't have conveyors. But it will work without it will work even without conveyors. I will just they will just take the parts from this, or they will take the regolith from here, and they will put this on this press. Okay, so this one now is making iron oxide. Iron oxide will be transformed to steel. Silicon oxide transformed to silicon. So, okay, they work a little bit on the tutorial. They plan these buildings around here to make them easy. And let's make this as fire. High priority. Okay. We'll cut this rock and the drones will travel a little faster or shorter to move parts from one side to another. Okay, so we don't have it, neither steel, we need more. how we are doing with the research. So I want to reach this point where I will have this primary reprocessing. Okay, let's move a little faster. I forget that I have the speed. Sorry. So my feeling is that the game it's a little easier now than it was before. Last time I don't know, you had to discover everything. But if you don't like to discover things inside of the game, I think this is better because they will provide you more information so it will get little easier, especially for new players.
The single regolith refinery, according to its name, can only get one type of oxide at a time. Be sure to select the iron oxide recipe to start production.
Yes, thank you. So here we need to select what are we gonna
Director,
build.
we can use conveyor belt, which allows us to speed up production and remove drones from the resource delivery process. This is exactly the kind of optimization we need right now.
You heard him, Director. Use the conveyor belt tool and connect the extractor to the single regolith refinery and smelting furnace. This will reduce the drone's workload and speed up production. Just what we need right now.
And now that you have a functioning steel production line, we can enhance its efficiency by connecting the modules with a conveyor belt.
Okay, we will make something like this. Madness, no problem.
Director, we have managed to get you a reconnaissance rover scout. Your mission is to explore the repeater using the rover and attempt to make contact with the crew of the Hope 2. The data found by the rover will also speed up research. Professor Wilfrey knows what to do with it, and Mr. Ratchet will help you deal with the rover as well. Over and out.
Okay, before jumping on, I build the belts like that because in this game you're not losing for the moment anything. Okay, the parts that are in the on the belts, if I will deconstruct them, they will be dropped down on the soil and they can be collected by the drones. The cost for the belts are refunded, but I know that this was not refunded 100%. So it's not like in the case of the buildings.
Ratchet, have you heard it? Crust has assigned you to the rover. They really don't have any ex-personnel, do they? Help the director get the rover to the repeater as soon as possible. We are running out of time to get in touch with the crew.
Not only have we lost almost all our equipment, but now we have Crust to deal with. They haven't forgotten about you either, Wilfrey. By the way, the data rover found should help speed up the research.
Okay, so yeah, they will have this conversation many times. So lots of very few time will have time for us. Okay, time's up. Okay, we just lost the game. Seriously? That's unbelievable. Okay, I think it's a good time and it's a good moment to wrap up this first episode. Probably next time we'll take a last save or something like this and we'll continue from there. But it seems I was playing on the high speed and he do not like that. So, yep. Thank you guys to be here. If you enjoyed this episode and you like to see more from this series, give me a like, subscribe, share. Let's discuss on the comment below and see you next time.